normative society, and therefore it has challenged many of the practices normally found among the Hindu community. To me, the function of religion all over the world, so far as human life is concerned, is number one, reintegration of the particle, self-integration of the particle. One thing. You can remember that. The function of religion, whether it is Catholic Christianity or Islam or Hinduism, the function for us is self-integration of the particle. The particle is this, each one of you. Self-integration. 2, reintegration of the part with the whole. Right? Some of you are smiling because the language seems to be too abstract for you. The language of science is abstract. And science alone these days is universal knowledge. Universal knowledge can be given only in abstract language. Technology is given in technical, concrete language. You know? So the language of original religion is abstract. And the language of practicing religion is concrete. So far as Hinduism is concerned, you should know that Hinduism is not our name given to this religion. In fact, it is not a religion basically. Basically, the scriptures of Hinduism are the Vedas. And Veda means knowledge. Veda means pure and simple knowledge in universal scientific language. There are about 20,500 verses in the 4 Vedas, and all of them are written in scientific language. Just as in evolution, things grow from a single particle, smaller than the smallest and greater than the greatest. Just as evolution grows, so does knowledge grow. And the knowledge of the Vedas is in correspondence with the growth of the evolution of life. Okay? There are 4 books. One is called Rig Veda, which is the book of knowledge. The other is Yajur Veda, which is the book of action. The third is Sam Veda, which is the book of prayer and meditation. And the fourth is Brahma Veda, Atharva Veda, which covers everything from the particle to the infinite. Right? So first of all, please remember, whether you are Christians as you are, as I believe, and I love to talk to Roman Catholics. Self-integration of the particle, reintegration of the part with the whole, and reunion of the finite with the infinite. Any religion, these 3 are the basics of all religions. That is the basic of the Vedic religion also. The Hindu religion, as it is called now, actually its name is Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan. Sanatan means universal. It is the universal knowledge of existence. And based on that, you have to decide your own way of working, your own way of living. Sanatan. And this Sanatan, this universal, is very strange. One of the verses of the Atharva Veda is, it is Sanatan, but every minute it renews itself. Every minute it renews itself. So the practice of the Sanatan, the practice of the universal, renews every minute. I give you an example. All of you wish to look beautiful and handsome, don't you? Yeah? Yes. And yet, your clothes style, that is always changing. Now when you have a change of the style of clothes, you have fashion. Fashion changes every day. And yet, every fashion is directed to yourself realizing your beauty and your handsomeness. So beauty, handsomeness, this is universal love, universal truth. And the way to realize your beauty and your handsome, that changes every day. If you have your trousers with 28 inches, bottom, you want to look handsome. And if it is 14 inches, as it has been in my life, this tie, I bought it in 1949. And during my lifetime, it has been changing from this much of thinness to this much of breadth. That has been changing, but all the time the ideal has been, I must have a beautiful tie. So beauty is universal. The way to realize is existential. It is changing every day. So in Hinduism or in Sanatana Dharma, the basic scriptures are 4. They are the Vedas. And the Vedas are not for Hindus. Nor do they describe a good person as a Hindu. No. The one commandment in the Veda for everybody is Manur Bhava. Be an intelligent human being. That doesn't concern the Hindus. It concerns everybody. Manur Bhava. Number 2, Swayam Yajasva. Develop yourself. This is nothing particularly Hindu. This is for all. And then Yajasva. Associate with people. Be creative, contributive, constructive. This is for all. Then, who revealed the Vedas? It is said, God revealed the Vedas. Who revealed the Bible? God revealed the Bible. How is it? If God revealed knowledge in the very beginning of creation, as we believe He did, and as the Bible says, the first revelation was given to Adam. My PhD subject in the University of London was Milton. Milton was a great, great Christian poet. And I had to read the Bible for that, although I had read it earlier. I had to read the commentaries on the Bible from 16th century onwards. And I found, if you have read the Bible carefully, the book of Genesis is the theme of Milton's Paradise Lost. In the last 2 books of Paradise Lost, Adam is given a new revelation after the fall. And those 2 books, read it with the Gita, they are identical more or less. The real universal moral and philosophical knowledge is for all, whether it is in the Bible or in the Quran or in the Vedas. Then, next to scriptures, the Hindus have their other books which are called smritis. When we go astray, when we depart from the central path, then there is somebody who comes, a divine figure, who brings us back to the path. Therefore, the word for that is smriti.